My business started as cotton line solutions, delivering services, technical services to the industry, really, like pattern cutting, and involved into the Ethnicity as a brand. So the Ethnicity is more about African eccentric clothing. But there's a message behind what we do on the Ethnicity. Is just to create awareness of us trying to build what we call a platform for creativity to thrive on. Ethnicity clothing is the brand. That is where the creativity is. It's not coming out really. My passion is about the technical side of the industry, but I am trained as a fashion designer. But the brand, you can see the signature on the brand. We're building it on this fabric that you can see behind me. You know, to once you see it, you identify and relate it to us. A little bit of the history of the fabric is a fabric that has been, you know, consistent. It's been there all the time. So, and it reminds me of the potential of African creativity and their frustration. That is why we are building this brand around this fabric. You know, if you patronizing us, you will see the quality that we have built into it. You'll find that a lot of people ask, is it made in China? Is it made? But these are made by us, designed, built from the scratch. The selling point is authentical Africa from beginning to the end. You know, the quality in it as well. You find out that it's built in for wearability as well. It's not a throwaway anymore, the African stuff, because of the quality we put into it. My ideal client is people who are looking for quality made. Even if, you know, because our ethos is really about doing, putting quality in a simple garments. That is what this brand is all about. There is a thought process to it, every product that we manufacture. We believe that for a client to decide to make a cloth, it has something in mind. We do not impose our design on the client. We allow the client to lead the way. The pattern cutting is computerized, so, and we have all the equipment as well that supports us. So there's no outsourcing of any product. We control it from the beginning to the end. My other hat comes in as a production consultancy, you know, because there is a process to everything that we do. The bigger companies already have their creative side that they have done. So what they do is they write it as a spec sheet and send it to us. Then we will interpret it, build the patterns, do the grading, put it in different sizes, and go through all the processes of testing to make sure that the product meets the quality before going into manufacturing. I've worked with Marks & Spencer. I've worked with Kanye West when he did his fashion, Paris fashion. I've worked with Alexander McQueen. I've worked with Amanda Wakely. I've worked with top designers in the technical side of the industry. So it's both part of my experience and part of my learning, because it's not about the sketches, it's about what happens behind closed door. Those are the experiences that we are bringing into Ethnicity clothing. The critical one is my pattern cutting card, which we call it. It's a computer-aided design where the pattern is done, because it's absolutely critical, because I had to translate from hand pattern cutting into computerized pattern, because what that gives you, it gives you another edge. It can hold, right now we have like almost 2,000 patterns on the system. So if you had come in here on a physical, you'll see patterns that you need a warehouse to have that patterns there. This is critical to manufacturing. Then we have this board that we call a digitizer, in case that some other people might bring their patterns for putting in different sizes, so we can copy it into the system and make it more digital for them as well. Then the plotter that plots out all the patterns, because on production you need to understand what costing that you require, how many fabrics that will be required. So we do all those costing. The computer help us to generate how much yardage that those patterns will take. So we print it out and we'll start the manufacturing. These are the critical equipment for anybody going into garment manufacturing. Patronizing ethnicity is you are patronizing, because what we want to tell is that we control all aspects of our product. So patronizing us gives, it's like helping us build that infrastructure. Like we are saying, it's not another brand trying to showcase. Our long-term goal is to give back. I tell anybody that is coming into the industry to learn about the technical side, because that is critical. Because if you look at the big designers, name them Chanel, they have a technical side to them that gives them longevity. It's not just the creative side that gave them the longevity in the industry. You need to know from A to B of what you are manufacturing, not just the creative side of it. In 5 years, our prediction is for us to build this infrastructure, this technical infrastructure, to allow creativity to grow on it. So that is what our intention by you supporting Ethnicity Clothing, because we are not a charity. We are giving you product that worth your money. So that's our vision, to create that, so that every creative, Black creative, will have a platform that is there to support them for the longevity as far as sustainability as well. It is important for me to see a representation of myself in this industry, because it gives us that stability. It gives us that platform for us to grow, and the confidence as well in what we do. Because if the ownership of our design, of our creativity running on another platform, belongs to the platform that runs it, really. I'm actually writing a book about the fivefold ministry of garment production, which a lot of people might think that designing is everything that is in there. This giving back is about them understanding the other four that helps the creativity to run and be consistent in a very competitive industry. Right now we have a production unit in the UK and another one in Nigeria, and we're looking to expand in other locations. I'm wearing one of our latest collection, the jean jacket, and behind me is one of the evening dresses that is still in production. We're all about quality, quality, and quality.